Ebusuafo, we are still talking about South Africa because people need to know what's happening. The Eto Ghana for Ewoho. Na mensaka video be of Ghana Nibia what is South Africa. Na I am not going to wish this on anyone. I'm not going to wish this on anyone. If you live in a country and then you have this level of fear, yenhwe video no na yenhwe video ni we are me won sem bebreka.
Farming trim no farming quality. Show Musham. And yet tattoo ya. On Behusam ya hope. Yet tattoo in Abuami, maybe Kale. The Kale in Abuami. So Papa Sham. I see a police phone in our home. Yeah, Lady idea some of my
Ghana ni baby a wati a woye adwuma South Africa na onanti akofie ehu osi enye se oye broni anaso woye kokko na waye tattoo segu ne ho a wo se South Africa ni a nka de South Africa for de beye no nya asem ketwa. They will not be concerned whether she is legally staying there. The fact say onfi omoman esono, ombedi ne bone. Listen, I have never in my life seen this low level of thinking. What is currently happening in South Africa now? It is the lowest form of thinking. Yes, ebi obi beka so Ghana for ye ka say Nigeria for nko mu krom, Nigeria for nye we Ghana for. Yes, Ghana for mo ka say Nigeria for nko mu krom no. Nigeria for be na ye ka. But even with that one, you are not going to see say Ghana ni say Nigeria ni na baby na Ghana ni akwa akoche ne say ye boni say ko krom. It is way below us. Yes, Ghanaians were crying and saying say Nigeria for wa moti ha illegally ye mu nko mu krom. But that is not the same thing as this one. Because South Africa for ni bimum, they are trying to defend themselves. Say Ghana for mo kra, someone na mo ka say Nigeria for nko mu krom ti enso yesi mu nko mu krom. What's wrong with that? Yesi say Ghana ni ti ho illegally. Na mrachi no ni yesi wonko ni krom. No problem. Ghana ni a wako America. Wati illegally are deported no. Obi ankasa no Ghanaian complaints because obi enim say yes. But ya nkonkochi kroman for ne nsori nkonkochi nipa ko ne say ye bono. I mean, it makes no sense to me. Inti ende Ghana ni ne nante e South Africa wa osro ote de okan kra wo mo hwem yo erade na se menkra na mababedi a osro wo bohu komo chi ne bisano asem ena kokoko kasaye no motene accent hun say onye South African. That is how serious they could have lynched her. That is, I'm going to talk more about this. And then first time waha, subscribe and click the notification bell on so. The only thing I want you to do for me is to like this video. Corporate Logistica, a vehicle management company in Ghana. Obi biara wato kamu bi se wonchima odano. You know the stress involved in it. Mesre, so a cargo vehicle from Sprinter to 40-footer. And I say, ahia car kesiena. Farmer Corporate Logistica or professional drivers on be handle car na mau. Ejuma da ho aka ne beye every day. Maintenance bar ye beye waka ne ho. Insurance bar wono abeye. Na wo aka ne ye ode no every month obeji aketua 2 times. For 05980220033. 05980220033. Oni omo entwetwe nkomo. Se wotie mi na oye oba na wonim se ne etwi car sakese na still free. Na yen settle up. Unities Ventures eye inkupafie. Se wo hia inkubiato. For Unities Ventures. Me say recommendation a me wo ema eye nku bia woton a ye frɛ no anti-aging cream. What your friend and Nakatrin say unity say mepe anti-aging cream nibi 059-800-3891 obema skin atoso smooth obia hu a eni beje ho. So back to the whole South African issue and the fact that it's as if the South African government are seeing Sadiewe Ekoso, but they are not able to take any action. That is sad. Apparently, yes, in November, South Africa for Betuaba. And they are seeing, say, most of citizens no support this because they are same way, you know. They don't want to speak against them. Because some citizens now, I say, you're the best tiaso near to abetiao. So they are afraid to speak. Sadiewe shas here, xenophobia shas here, a lot of Africans have been killed. And you think that at a point, South African opinion for Sebi take decisive action. They don't. Video neba bontia yehun say Ghana ni omo intimidating no. That was when South Africa for Minister of Police eba bonti babetron so tin omo president in so babe keka and tin. But they know the people involved in this. Omo ni menkrofo omo ye involved in a way. And they can't do anything about it. They are not able to do anything. All they do is talk. If they really wanted to nip this in the bud, it just takes one day. Because, I mean, come on. It is the government. If they really wanted to stop this, and come back stop it. But as spread it, and it is leading to attacks. I did a video earlier on, and you saw how a Ghanaian hairdresser was attacked. And now I'm in the hospital. If you want the illegals to leave your country, pile pressure on your governments. Make sure your government deports them peacefully. I mean, how difficult is this? You want illegals to leave your country. At this point, it is not even about illegals. Even if you are from a different country and you're in South Africa and you have papers, they are sacking you. So basically, they don't want any African country. And I remember the first time I heard about xenophobia, when South Africans were saying, we don't want foreigners in our country. You know, it wasn't a big deal because I was like, okay, in my mind, foreigners no more cano. I thought abrofono. I was like, oh, okay. And to say me who say, South Africa for the definition of foreigners, other African countries. I was like, wow, are these people serious? And it turns out that they are indeed serious. You know, from now on, I personally think that we need a decisive action from African Union. African Union should be decisive about this. You know, they should start boycotting any South African events. We need to send a strong message to South Africa. Every single country should condemn what is happening in South Africa. Exactly at a time where, you know, through Ghana, Africa has won at UN from the slave trade thing. The resolution that was passed, led by His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. This is the time you expect all African countries to come together. But look at what South Africa is doing. So at this point, I expect the African Union to condemn South Africa. And every single African country condemn these people. You know, at this point, just boycott anything South Africa. And that is going to send a strong message. This has been going on as far back as 2008. No one has passed any decisive measure. No one has made any decisive response. And so whenever they sit down and they feel like, okay, let's go attack people again, they loot from shops of foreigners, in quotes. They kill people. They've killed people. They kill people. They loot. They hurt people. They damage properties. And at the end of the day, whatever they fight for, they don't get it. because they think that foreigners have come for their jobs. You know, it makes no sense. It really makes no sense. But for some reason, that is what is going on there. Ebusia, unim says a won pesa ubenya diabetes, stroke, cancer, and a BP a yadia ba ko pe na wose wo ye ho adwuma. Eye wefu. E wose wo ma wefu eba fom. Me a me ne mo kase emre bi bae. Mini uhu mefu a. Yes. And the same person me a me ne mo kase me a mefu eni. Na eye nyama miensa na me yeye. Ene movie me from this to this. And me ho atome. Now, what would you me? So, one person be nyasa ya read doma me bo dini ni na. Very simple. In nyama miensa na media throw book. Book no, your friend your action plan for weight loss. Pe book ni binato. Ne bo anya den. 100 cedis pe. So, wo pe book ni PDF a metumi aseni ama ewo WhatsApp so. Uni makenkan ya don't worry. Book no ni twi video wo ho. Ne ever video nso wo ho. Ni na 100 cedis pe. Over thousands of copies of the book have been bought. Now, we share every single day. Send your crofo, a frame, a damasi for in someone me can wo book ni more and the assessa wo ma brabo na enya sem ketwa. So wo pe book ni bi atwa e 055 807 4986 055 807 4986. Oye Ghana ni na wa abrochire na wo pe book ni ne hard copy a eno ne se obekọ Amazon na wa search for book ne title Your Action Plan for Weight Loss by Sena Kofi. Inti o search title no na eba na woto a ye be shipe e de abrel to book no na woto book na me wa ha wankasa beba bedamase me da mu ni na ase